Hi, this is Addie saying from Tacoma, Washington. I'm making this educational video to reach the people who are trying to lose weight. Of those people, there are two groups. The first group are people who want to lose weight at any cost, and it doesn't matter to them how they get there. The second group are people who also want to lose weight, but it matters to them how they get there. And it's the second group that I so want to talk to. Congratulations for making the decision to be healthy. Please check your thinking to make sure you do not have the following mindset about weight loss. It is very easy to fall into these blind spots when you're trying to lose weight. I have 3 points. Number 1, if you focus on weight, you do not know what you're losing. Isn't fat what you're trying to lose and not weight? I'm even going to suggest that you throw away your scale because your scale doesn't know your body composition. It cannot even tell the difference between you and a sack of potatoes. Now, if I cannot tell the difference between you and a sack of potatoes, what do you think of me? Do you trust me? Realize that when you lose weight, you also lose water, muscle, and bone. And I want you now to think vividly what you feel like and what you look like when you lose water, muscle, or bone. Have you ever been dehydrated? I know I have. Now, what do you think you look like when you're always dehydrated? Do you think you might look a little older and your skin may have a little bit more wrinkles? I know when I'm dehydrated, I get headaches, I get brain fog, and I also have bad breath. So there you go. Not only do you look bad, you feel bad, and you might smell bad too. Now, how do you think you feel and look when you have no muscle tone? It may not matter to you that you look weak, or you may look a little flabby and a little jiggly, but I'm sure it will matter to you when you have no strength to look after yourself. What do I mean by that? Can you imagine not having enough strength to get out of bed by yourself in the morning, to go to the bathroom, to push yourself up from the couch, to walk up the stairs, to pick up a bag of groceries, or to even pick up your kids or your grandkids? As we get older, not having enough strength is going to severely impact our quality of life. I don't know about you, but it's very important to me to be able to perform all the daily functions of life without having to depend on someone else. And what about having weak bones? Do you think you might have a higher risk for osteoporosis? And does it matter to you that you may look a little frail and maybe a little bent over? Please consider these effects if you're trying to lose weight very aggressively. And by the way, water, muscle, and bone are heavy. Fat isn't. Fat is bulky. So when you lose fat, you actually lose inches. And when you lose water, muscle, and bone, you lose weight. So what do you want to lose? Inches or weight? Think about it. My second point is, if you look at weight loss as an event, not as a lifestyle, then you will yo-yo. And you may end up fatter than you started with. Losing weight is easy. It's keeping it off that's a challenge, right? So why is that? I think it's because people look at weight loss as an event, and when they reach their goal, they pat themselves on the back and they relax and they go back to their old habits. And what happens? Their weight goes back up. When they lose weight the first time, they lose muscle. And when they add weight back on, they add fat. So you yo-yo a few times, you'll end up having less muscle and more fat than you started with. And I'd say for those people, it's probably better that they never started to diet in the first place. Third point, if you're trying to lose weight very quickly, you will stress out your body. For example, if you starve yourself, it's not natural. It's not sustainable. It's not enjoyable, and therefore it's not a viable way of life. When you starve yourself, you're depleting your body of nutrients, and it has to grab nutrients from your bone, from your muscle, thereby depleting your muscle and bone even more. And when you starve yourself, your metabolic rate falls, making it even harder to lose fat. it is not sustainable. So whatever changes you're trying to make, please make sure you do them naturally. Do not force anything that's unnatural on your body, and give your body enough time to adjust. Let me recap. The 3 points are: 1, do not focus on weight. 2, do not make any short-term changes. Okay? And number 3, do not do anything that's unnatural to your body. And all of you who are trying to diet, please make sure you don't fall into these blind spots, because it could impact your health and your future quality of life. I do wish you all the best and all the success in your weight loss. Thank you very much for visiting and for listening. Until next time, good health, good life, and good friends.